Hey guys, so I have been asked since the album's been released, Taylor Swift, Kim, obviously one or two songs apparently about her. What's going on there? Will she ever get an apology from Kim? She's not going to. I mean, for me, she's not going to. If she didn't apologise about the whole Kate thing, about the cancer post, then I just don't feel we're going to get anything from her. Let's just see. How about we do, first of all, how does Kim feel about the songs? Oh my God, guys, do you know what? The first thing I heard was limelight. There's no such thing as bad press. Limelight. It's putting her in the limelight. It's making her relevant. It's putting her in the public eye. Taylor Swift is relevant to a certain age group. Kim Kardashian isn't so much anymore, okay? So it makes her relevant. Even if it's in a bad way, I really sense that's the kind of energy. It's making her relevant. It's putting her in the limelight. They really believe there's no such thing as bad press, honestly. I do see I do see a zit across her lips, like across her mouth. So I don't feel you're going to get anything from her in that sense. Let it play out. So I just feel she's going to let it play out. There's going to be something else that's going to come up. She's so aware of the media and has links to media. She knows there's always going to be another story that's bigger in a month or so. So let it die down. Let it burn out, I'm hearing. I haven't even done any cards yet, actually. Let it burn out. Let the fire die down. And again, there's no such thing as bad press. And limelight, I keep hearing. Let's just see how Kim feels, her energy around the situation right now. Let's just see, Kim. Queen of Pentacles. Well, that says it all. I'll explain that one in a minute, guys. Oh my God. She's trying to move on from it, okay? The Queen of Pentacles actually means her. I mean, guys, we've got this and we got the Six of Pentacles. It's almost like this works in her favour. Being spoken about, being in the headlines. No matter what, it still brings attention to her social media accounts, to products she sells, things along those lines. It still draws a lot of attention. Okay, like I said, trying to stay relevant. She's getting older. It's a different age group now. People are growing up. They've got kids, families. I haven't, and I'm a similar age to her, by the way, to let you know. But it's like people are growing up. It's almost like I'm hearing that era is wearing thin. It's not the same now. The generations coming up just see it as all as fake and materialistic. The majority is starting to become more spiritually aware of each new generation, and it's wearing thin, I keep hearing. So this is actually giving her the attention and the money. She will actually make money from this, from being in the press and the media and everything along those lines. It's actually working for her in a way, okay? Knight of Swords is literally this energy of come at me. It's working in my favour. Things are working out for me, so I don't mind if you come at me. Now, we do have the lies here, and obviously that phone call was recorded, and much later on, apparently it came out it was a fake call about Taylor saying she could be in the song and things along those lines. I mean, we have got the lies card here, as in she didn't speak the whole truth about the situation, but she's not looking at it. She's moving on. The Two of Wands is like, I'm over it. I'm not even thinking of it. I moved on ages ago. Why don't you? I'm hearing, why don't you move on? Now, to be honest, I'm not a Kim fan. I'm not a Taylor fan. I think Taylor's I love some of her songs. I think she's a really good songwriter. Some of the lyrics make me laugh out loud, okay? I'm not a fan of Kim as such or anything like that. But it's just this sense of move on. Whereas I feel that the trauma they put her through, Kanye as well, it was bullying pretty much, okay? Now, I know we can say she bullies people in her songs and her exes and things along those lines as well. But this was actually the whole world against her, calling her a snake. That was very intense considering she was quite young at the time. So I can understand why she's finding it hard to let it go, But as Kim sees it here, move on. Lies and deceit, yeah, it happens. I'm over it. I'm on. I've moved on. I've moved on. I do feel Kim lessens the guilt because she's not with Kanye anymore. It's like, well, I'm hearing the main instigator in all this, okay? I'm hearing he put her up to it as well, like, you're going to support your man kind of thing. So now he's gone. She also feels like she's gone through enough with him that now he's gone. It was to do with him more than her. Placing blame. So she's placing more blame on her ex as to why this happened than taking ownership of it. And she kind of owns up in herself. And I feel to her family and friends, Kim, is in saying, yeah, I made some stuff up. But she's moving on from it. That's gone. She's looking onward. She's not looking at Taylor. I mean, the Four of Pentacles is, again, the money card, holding on to money really tightly here is in Kim. You know, any news is good news. I do feel, do you know what? I know people have said she's got some money issues, and I don't see how Kim can have money issues considering she's like a billionaire. But we do have worries here over money around the situation and well. And I keep hearing any news is good news. We have her holding on to money really, really tightly and worrying about the payments and the money coming in. Now, I know she has a crazy amount of money, but I feel she wanted to get a specific amount coming in for some kind of investment. This is nuts what I'm just getting now. Did she pass the bar, the law exam? I know she went for it. I can't remember if she passed or not. There's something about her wanting to open up her own law company, but it would be something almost like an online project that anybody could get advice. I nearly said spiritual advice there. You know, anyone that couldn't afford a lawyer, for example, she wants to do some kind of platform that would make advice more open to everybody and more affordable, which could be absolutely huge. I feel I'm hearing a certain number. She wants to hit a certain number before she would do this. But I do feel she has another big project coming in and she needs a specific amount for that, and that's what she's worried about. So there's something to do with some online law company I'm getting up here. But overall, the Four of Swords kind of shows Kim's moved on. She's healing. She's over it. She's just like, yeah, I said it. I've done it. I'm over it. That part of my life is over now. I'm hearing that part of my life is over now. Now, I do feel, yeah, the Temperance card is Kim wanting more peace and balance in her life and more calm. And I feel this is where the law thing is going to come in. I just feel something online here is coming in. Feeling completely overloaded. It's like that energy where you want to completely reinvent yourself. This is what I'm feeling now. And whenever I get goosebumps, that's usually them trying to say to focus on this part of the reading. It's like a complete reinvention. Now, I know she was being involved in law and bar exam and things like that to be a lawyer. I feel she wants to go down that route more than anything else. And she wants to get it. I mean, this is nothing to her. You know, this doesn't mean anything to her. It's about a song lyric that caused a lot of emotional trauma for Taylor, 1,000,000%, yes. But on her side of things, she's like, there's bigger fish to fry and there's more things going on. You know, it's a song. You know, that's how she feels. So let's see how Taylor feels now about this situation. Will it die down? Will it stop? Is she still going to talk about her in interviews? I do feel strongly with Taylor, I'm getting goosebumps again on this one, that she feels like she can almost attack Kim. I wouldn't say attack Kim like that because, like I said, she had to go into hiding for years because of this, because she was bullied. I couldn't handle it myself. I'd probably have a breakdown if it was me. And again, before anyone says anything, I don't even own a Taylor Swift album, okay? But there's a lot of emotional, mental trauma there on the long term for her. I just feel she's going to really struggle to let it go. But I did sense strongly, guys, sorry, what I was trying to say is that now Kanye's out the picture, it's like they're not such a strong couple now, and they're not a power couple anymore, and now she feels she can come in there and go one-to-one. Before, it was her against both of them, and Kanye would just come out of anything, which could be really shocking, and it scared her. Whereas now, Kim's on her own, fair game. I'm hearing fair game, one-on-one, like a one-on-one fight. I see with the gloves on, to be honest. I see with the gloves on, and I've got goosebumps again, so I'm going to stick with what I've just said. But let's see, Taylor, how do you feel about Kim now? How do you feel about Kim now? I still feel if she releases another album, Kim could be a theme in there somewhere. Deadly serious. How do you feel now? Very similar cards to Kim, which is really interesting. She definitely feels more balanced because of this. The Four of Wands is almost like, it's the marriage card as such, but it's almost like the victory card as well. Like, hey, look at us, look what happened. Yeah, I got my own back. It's like I finally feel like a fort. Wow. I'm hearing a fort. It's like she's built this fortress around her and she's powerful and strong again, and she's got these walls up and she's like, you're never going to fuck with me again. Sorry about that language. But that's coming on really strongly. It's a sense of victory. And I heard the word entitlement. I'm not sure why entitlement came out there. But it's almost like this energy of, again, I keep hearing a fort. Her defenses are stronger now. She's ready to fight back. She's not going to take any more crap. That's it. She's waiting to jump on anything Kim says. And I feel this is why Kim's backing off. What else have we got, Taylor? She is starting to feel more stable in herself for sure. In her energy now, she said this and it's out. But I do still feel there is going to be another song in the pipeline about this. I still feel there is going to be another song in the pipeline here. If anything, she may not be so vocal in magazines anymore about what happened. It's like she said what she had to say, but she's definitely going to be, Kim's definitely going to be an influence in future songs. And I wouldn't be surprised if when these videos come out, it's going to be a bit like a Mean Girls kind of video. Kind of, you know, when they look a bit like Kim kind of thing. Okay. Will these two ever resolve their differences? Will they ever resolve their differences? Kim's already said she likes Taylor's songs and her kids listen to them as well, you know? I think that was her attempt at peace. Will they ever resolve their differences? Will they ever resolve their differences? Will Kim and Taylor ever resolve their differences? Oh my God. This is crazy. I've got goosebumps all over again. Right now, it's an FU. It's almost like Taylor working hard to not take her down, but to say what really happened. This is her moving completely away from Kim. This is her literally running away from Kim like, yeah, go to hell. And this is her working hard to really put the world to right, I'm hearing, about what really happened. But the interesting thing is, guys, way down the line, this could be months, a year or two, we do have the Empress, which is, again, we said about pregnancy, the sign of fertility, things along those lines. The Queen of Cups coming out as kind of the mother figure, intuitive. And we have the Knight of Cups coming in, which means an invitation. Now, this is usually the romance card, somebody coming forward with a message of love. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Kim actually came forward and said something to her and apologised. And this could be way off, like if Taylor became a mother, for example. I think it would be the motherhood kind of thing with the Temperance card. I don't know. I just feel Kim would reach out to her and want to make peace in a way. But it's going to happen way off. It won't be now. It's more likely to be if Taylor was married with kids, which we've said before and spoken about. I just feel it's more like that. And more likely, as mad as it sounds, to laugh about the whole thing. Because I still feel Taylor will be wary of her. But it's a sense I feel that Kim will actually get to say what she went through with Kanye. And they will actually understand each other better. So I feel it's a long way off, and I still feel motherhood with Taylor, as in it could be when that happens is when Kim will reach out and send her even a gift, something like that, honestly, in some kind of note, or even when if they got married, for example. But I do feel they could fix the differences. I do, but it would take some life event like marriage, more likely to be giving birth, childbirth, that kind of thing, for her to do anything like that, like mother to mother, I'm sensing here. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I am off.